Welcome back, guys, to another American Mates video. Today, we're going to have the best Premier League players from each team this season. Before we begin, we're on that road to 150 subscribers. We're almost there.
We're already there.
104. We're
We're
already
already
there.
there. We're at
Well,
we're at like 170.
Get us to 200.
Yeah, get us to 200.
get us to 200. My bad. Sorry. I lost my beard recently. I'm losing everything. But like, comment, subscribe. Let us know from your favorite team, who's your player of the season. Without further ado, we'll begin. We'll have Joey kick us off here with the Wolves player
bottom
of
of the table up with Wolves. I got the best player at Wolves. I have João Gomez.
I put João Gomez as well.
I also have João Gomez.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to pick from.
No, definitely.
Mateusz Mane had a week of being.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, yeah, it just blows.
Yeah.
Apparently on his way to Atletico Madrid.
Oh, Mateusz Mane?
No, João Gomez.
Oh yeah, he would be good. Oh, he would be good there. He can break people's legs.
Yeah. Why not? Next up, Burnley. Personally, I went with Jadon Anthony. I don't know what you guys picked. There wasn't a lot to pick from down here.
I don't know why. I've just always hated Jadon Anthony. I don't even know why. Just looking at him pisses me off. I think it's because he scores against Man United, but I don't know what it is. But
that's fair.
I'm actually gonna, what I've seen from this season, Burnley. I watched it more Burnley than I would hope, but I would say Bashir Humphreys. That's the best player for me. Former Chelsea product. I thought he was pretty good, but
okay.
I just had Zion Fleming. Apparently, he has 10 goals this year. Don't know how that happened, but
and he doesn't even start every game, so like it's not that bad. I considered putting him, but it seems like
club is abysmal.
Yeah,
top goal scorer doesn't even get in the team. Come on.
Earlier in the season, I think they played like Everton, and dude, the amount of both teams were just missing wide open nets, and I saw Zion Fleming miss like 3 open nets, 3 1v1s.
Yeah.
Dubravka would have been a good shout. I feel like he's
not a bad shout. He's solid. He's solid. I think this last half of the season he hasn't been as good, but
no.
Not entirely his fault either.
Yeah. All right. West Ham.
I went with the Portuguese Mateus Fernandes.
Not Pablo.
Oh, not Pablo. Sadly. Did you go with Pablo?
No.
I was gonna say might have a hot take.
I've gone for Mateus Fernandes. I think there was a couple guys you could pick from, like Somerville or even like Malik Doof on the wing. But I think Mateus Fernandes has been the most consistent and the most he's the guy that's been in the team every single week too. So
yeah, definitely.
The guy that might have cost City the title.
Yeah. Did you go with him, Ethan?
I did also go with him. Yeah. I literally had Bowen written down. I'm like, no, I don't think this was
Bowen's not a bad shout.
I kind of went through with a similar thing. I was like, Bowen probably, and then I was like, Mateus Fernandes.
He's had the best output, but he is a forward, so
yeah, exactly.
That's the point.
I feel like this year he hasn't, like other years he's like, you can see like, wow, this guy's like amazing, but I feel like this year he hasn't really like gone to that. I don't know. He hasn't like. Maybe it's because they're in like a constant relegation battle.
He also is in relegation, so I mean,
bring him to the bridge.
Show up every week, man.
I mean, he's got 8 goals, 10 assists. That's pretty good for a relegation winger. He is a free agent. I'm sure some club will pick him up.
Chelsea.
I
don't think he's a free agent. I think he's just I think he has like a relegation clause that's probably like 20 million.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh,
that brings us to Tottenham Hotspur. Oh boy. I genuinely I made a list and I didn't write anyone. But
no one wins player of the season. They've been so bad.
I'm just gonna say Romero. Like he's all right. He's you know what you're gonna get from him. I think he's missed a lot of games with injuries and stuff, but
red cards.
Yeah, and red cards. He's all right.
I'm gonna go. I said Mickey Van de Ven. I think he's just kind of been the only guy that's like solid, and
That's
honestly,
actually a
he's the
good shout.
probably the only player that I would take out of this team because he's a really fast center back, pretty quality.
That's fair. I didn't think of him. That is a good shout. Ethan?
I went with Poro. I feel like Poro's been Tottenham's like most consistent player. Like those guys were good choices, but I feel like there's games where they've just been like I don't know if it's through their own fault or I don't know, but I just feel like Poro's been like I mean, they were getting smoked by Atletico Madrid, and this guy was the one that scored a goal to try to get them back in it. So,
Fair.
gotta give him
Fair.
something.
Not
Sporting
a,
product.
not a lot to pick from there, so solid options all around. Leeds United.
Um, this is a tough one.
I would-
Best like it's tough to choose between like
That's fair.
who's had the best season, who's their best like player actually. And I'm gonna go for Anton Stack. I think he's just been the best. I think he's
That's a
the main
solid
reason why
choice.
they stayed up, just with his.
Ripping
Yeah,
screamers.
that's who I
You
picked
know
as
that guy
well.
had it in his
Not
bag.
even that,
dude.
he just wins so many duels. He creates chances. He blocks shots.
And it
He's
just
good on
it
set
feels like his
pieces.
like big performances have been kind of the thing that turned them around. You could argue Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like Anton Stack has just been like a more consistent. Like it was like Calvert-Lewin was kind of like the catalyst, but that Stack is like the foundation, like just solid in the middle. Been really good in 2026. He's had some big goals and assists and stuff as well. Who'd you go with, Ethan?
I had Calvert Lewin. I feel like just I don't know, like I know you can look at these teams like lower the table. You can say like, oh, the guys that are like stacked, they just kind of like work hard and stuff. But at the end of the day, I think you need a guy to get you goals, and Calvert Lewin's been the guy. Even when they went on that run, going unbeaten against like the top six, it just came down to Calvert Lewin just revitalizing his career in Yorkshire.
Fair. That's valid. I like that pick. Next up, we have Nottingham Forest. I personally went with Morgan Gibbs White.
I
Hmm.
also have Gibbs White.
I went for Elliot Anderson. I think Gibbs White didn't have the best first half of the season.
That's fair. It's a long season.
I think
Elliot Anderson, I think, is definitely the more popular choice.
he's just been more consistent.
Yeah.
throughout the season.
I just like what Gibbs White brings on the attack, and that's probably like the the biggest differentiator between them two. But I agree, he could have started better, but I just like the way he can change the game, and I feel like without him, Nottingham lack a lot of energy and creativity going forward. I just like what he has to offer, but Elliot Anderson's also a good shout. I don't know. I haven't seen as much good Elliot Anderson as everyone else.
Yeah.
Like I believe everyone else, but when I watch like Nottingham, he doesn't stand out to me that much. But that's also because I don't watch them every week, so I don't think everyone's saying it for no reason.
Yeah,
but
I think Morgan Gibbs White is definitely these past like 5 games he's definitely been the reason why they won and why they are pretty much safe from relegation now. So it's fair to put Morgan Gibbs White.
What a man. Next we have Crystal Palace.
I said Mason's favorite player, Ismail Assar.
Yes, sir. Me too.
I've been saying this for the past like 2 seasons now. Every time I turn on Crystal Palace, whether this guy is on the bench or starting, he's just the main guy that they play through. Like, play him into space, he runs on and creates a chance out of it.
Yep, I agree. Also, their top goal scorer in the Conference League. He scores like every game, just about in that competition. I think he's at 9 goals. All around solid performances. He's also like second top goal scorer in the Prem behind Mateta. Obviously, Crystal Palace is another team that doesn't have like a ton of options, but
Yeah.
I did go with him as well.
I went with Daniel Munoz. I feel like just the consistency,
Wow.
what he brings defensively, what he brings in the attack. I feel like he's been kind of ever since they brought him in. I think he's just been the big guy for Palace to kind of steer them away from relegation. It seems like
Hmm.
whether
Yeah,
they're
that's
in Conference League or not, kind
I
of.
mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot of talk of him leaving. He is kind of old, like he's already 29, but there's talk of him leaving to go to like Man United because he is a really good right back and right wing back. He's solid,
Solid.
better than Dallo.
Yeah. I honestly expected Ethan to say like Dean Henderson or something
Dean
like
Henry,
that.
yeah, Dean
Some
Henderson's not a
some
bad
people. I
shout.
think he's all right, but
I think
yeah.
I think the FA Cup overinflated his stock, but it's all right.
True.
I mean, no, I mean to be fair, he played well in the FA Cup, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, I just don't think he's like that crazy of a goalie. But
Yeah.
I feel like when he was on Sheffield United, like he was like nasty for some unknown. I mean, maybe it's
Dude,
because like the amount of shots they face, and he just like kind of stood out. But he was nasty on Sheffield
Nah,
United.
yeah. I remember watching some highlights of his with Sam, and I genuinely thought he was going to be like the best goalie in the world when he was on Sheffield.
dude, he was good. He was good for that season on Man United. That
Yeah,
one season.
he was. He was good on Man
There's
United
still
too.
time for him. He's still kind of young. How old is he? 25.
Probably like 27. That's kind of
For-
again. That's
for a
kind
Still
of
goalie.
time for him.
that's like prime for a goalie. Is like
Yeah,
28.
Yeah, there's still time for him.
he'll be good.
Newcastle, not a lot to choose from.
Bruno G.
I said Bruno G. I mean, he's
Yeah,
their
I
top.
also have Bruno G.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know,
They-
Will Osula's been pushing, but
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
Osula's been kind of.
I don't know where
Too little
they'd be
too
without
late.
Bruno this year.
yeah, no, Bruno Guimaraes. I hope Man United go for this guy. I mean, he has a $65 million release clause that expires in like August or something.
He's coming to Porth.
Guy,
Excuse me.
No, I just wanted to get a reaction.
You're giving him 20 mil a year.
that would like be triple our biggest signing ever, like double.
Guy, it would probably be all your wages combined. Would it be his? Would it be his wage?
That ass. Next up.
Yeah, Bruno,
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say yeah, Bruno G. I think he's the clear and obvious choice.
Definitely.
What about Voltmata, dude?
In another life.
Yeah.
He had that stretch when he first came where he was just bagging goals, and then Eddie Howe was like, "Nope, number 10 for you, buddy."
Yeah, actually, wait, you're 6'5" and bagging goals left and right. You make a good center attacking mid. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sunderland. I think this one's obvious, in my opinion. Shaka. Or
Oh,
Ethan's silence is telling me something else.
I did not go with Shaka.
Guy, you serious?
Really? I think he's
There's
like
one
the
other
name-
signing of the season, low key.
There's one other name that's acceptable for this. Let's hear it.
So you guys know how much I love Brobby, but it's not Brobby.
Okay. I thought that's who it was. I was holding my breath.
It is Enzo Lafie.
All
I
right.
think he's been.
I could see that.
I think
Okay.
he's been just to kind of like break that mold of like all these like promoted teams like Burnley or like not Wolves but like Burnley. They play like they don't play 4-4-2, but it's like they play 4-4-2. They don't have like an attacking midfielder that like progresses the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like Lafie's been kind of like that guy, just to kind of like a little bit of trickery, a little bit of something. Like he was good
Fair.
for them in the championship. I think he's been a solid player, just to offer just like something new to Sunderland.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think Shaka's influence is better.
Yeah,
than-
that's
than
Yeah,
Lafie.
yeah. That was kind of it for me too. Like, especially, I feel like most people kind of knew Shaka was like the anchor of the team, but then he got hurt and they were like horrible, and it was like,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
really the anchor
Even
of the
currently,
team.
they don't have Ballard either, and they're terrible.
Yeah, but yeah, Enzo Lafie, not a horrible
I feel like
shout.
Roofs wasn't a bad shout either.
Roofs
If
would be a
someone had
good one.
Roofs.
But I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're in terms of saying, I think if you're saying like, this list is like the best, who we think is the best player at the club. So I mean, I think Royce has been like influential, but I don't think he's been the
Yeah.
best.
All right, I can see that.
Fair. Fulham. I got Harry Wilson.
I have Harry
I
Wilson.
also have
Okay.
Harry Wilson.
Yeah,
Also,
this guy's
Yeah.
a free agent in the summer. Somebody please pick this guy up. This guy needs
Jose,
to.
Jose, please,
Not if you
please.
guys don't get Europe, guy. He's not gonna go to your club.
If we don't get Europe. You mean
Yeah,
when?
it's gonna be like
You
10
mean
teams in
when
Europe,
we don't
guys.
get
If we don't
Europe?
get Europe with 10 teams,
You guys
guys
might
we
finish
won't go.
10th. Guys are in 9th.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
That's the last spot.
Jesus.
But yeah, Harry Wilson had a great year this year. Kind of came out of nowhere, caught fire, goals and assists left and right.
I could see him going to Villa. Honestly, if Aston Villa.
What if they sell Rogers, kind of
No.
replace him with Wilson?
No, keep both. Morgan Rogers
Okay,
plays the
Wilson?
10. Morgan Rogers plays the 10. Harry Wilson on the right.
Yeah, but that's if they keep him. Are they going to keep him? I don't know.
Who's gonna buy Morgan Rogers?
Guy, if Manchester United came calling, that guy would jump ship to go to Manchester United.
I don't know. He's a
If
man.
Man City came calling, that guy would jump ship to go to Manchester City.
Yeah, but the thing is the fee. They're gonna ask for like 120 million. So
I mean, that's the type of player I think he's worth that.
I don't think so. I'd pay like 80 million.
Guy. What is this, 2002?
No, this is the problem with the Premier League. This is the problem with the Premier League. Some dude gets 10 goals and all of a sudden he's an 80 million pound player.
Facts, like Wissa.
Yeah. Anyway. Everton.
I
feel like this one should be easy.
It wasn't that easy for me, actually, but I was between two. I know I have to pick one. I'm going to go with Dewsbury Hall. My other choice was James Garner.
That's a solid one.
But,
That's a solid one.
both have been good, but I went with Dewsbury Hall.
Pickford is another one.
Ooh, is that who you went with?
No, I've gone with Dewsbury Hall. But Pickford, I think out of all the... Actually, no, I won't say this, but I think there's very few teams on this list where you can say, yeah, the best player was the goalie, and Everton is one of them. Pickford has been one of their best players, and he's kept them in a lot of games, and they're probably one of the main reasons why they're in this position. But yeah, I think Dewsbury Hall has been their best player this season.
Yeah. Ethan?
I went with Iliman Ndiaye. I feel like he's been just...
He was on my short list. He was on my short list.
Even after that Man City performance?
I mean, I mean, do you want me to? I don't want to say Barry because Barry's not that consistent. Dewsbury Hall's a good shout. I like the way Dewsbury
I think
Hall
Dewsbury
plays.
Hall would be like a more obvious choice without the injury.
Dewsbury Hall used to play for Chelsea. You don't want to say he's good.
Guy, I wish we had that guy back at Chelsea. I do. They used to joke about him all the time, but he bled the badge. He played hard all the time.
Conference League. Betu is their top goal scorer.
Huh?
Betu is their top goal scorer.
Oh,
he's crack.
Dude, he's about to hit double-digit goals this season in the Prem if he scores one more. Wow,
that's insane. Next up, I think this one's the most interesting one. I think this one could go a lot of ways. Me and Ethan's own Chelsea. I might have went with a surprise if you've kept up with my takes throughout this year. I kind of switched up. I did go with Enzo for this one.
I also went with Enzo. I think he's just the best player.
It's hard to say.
He's the only one. I mean, he's really the only one performing. I know João Pedro is scoring, but I feel like when Chelsea win like games, it's not because of João Pedro. Very rare. I don't know. Maybe that's just because I don't watch Chelsea that much. But like, I feel like the games you lose, you'll see. Oh yeah, João Pedro scored. But then it's like the games you win, it's like Enzo scored or Enzo assisted.
Yeah, João Pedro would have been higher up for me if he didn't have that like stretch with the drought. Because it's like you just got to be more consistent. Like I'd rather someone score like every other game than score in like bursts, like 5 goals at a time or whatever.
Yeah.
But his dribbling and hold up play is actually really good too. But yeah, it just wasn't enough. Like Enzo, I don't know. I don't want to keep rambling on before Ethan says who he picked. I don't want to get lost here.
I feel like Enzo was a solid choice. Um, Reese James, you could say
That's a good shout.
minus he's made of glass.
Yeah,
Um, Kukurea, I think you could say I think he's been pretty solid.
a sneaky pick.
That's a sneaky one a little bit.
Mind it.
But I've gone with Jean Pedro. For me personally, he's just it's it's a thing like he's the only one that like cares. Like Enzo, he's a good choice. But next week this guy's gonna say, I want to leave the club. I hate this club. So it's like
Good.
I agree with
Like-
that, and I've criticized it for him, but like performance wise though, you don't. Do you,
performance wise, I honestly
still think João
I still
Pedro?
think he's been Chelsea's best player.
that's fair. That's fair. I mean, hey, there's nothing. I thought it too. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that. Definitely.
He's not like a traditional number 9 like that you see in like other teams that they're just like they sit in the box, they do like very little dribbling. Like this guy like I saw it against Liverpool. He gets the ball. Very rarely do teams take the ball off him. Like
Dude, he had
That's
he
in
had
and
one
itself,
run
that's
against
just amazing
Liverpool that was
accomplishment.
like he like dribbled around like 6 guys. It was like
yeah, it's
crazy. Nah, that's fair. I almost put Caicedo, but it's just been like a little bit of a down year for him.
yeah,
I feel
it's
like
been a little bit
I feel like
down.
he's usually our best player on paper, but just the performances haven't been there this year, and same with Cole Palmer, obviously. But yeah, I just went with Enzo. I feel like it's almost like Joey said, he kind of has those clutch goals,
Yeah, I
crucial
can see that.
goals. He plays the wing now a little on offense. He plays the 10, the 8. Like he does a lot, but I don't think either are a bad pick. Definitely. But I agree with the Enzo attitude thing. I almost didn't put him, but I was like, yeah, I can separate the artist from the art, as they say. So number
Yeah.
8, Brentford.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta
It's
be.
gotta be. It's gotta be the Danish Messi. Matthias
Excuse
Jensen.
me?
No, I'm kidding.
I was like,
I love Igor Thiago. This guy is amazing. He's just impeccable.
yeah, Igor Thiago, just prolific this
Yeah.
year. 25 goals, 22 in the Prem. What else can he
Knew this
say?
was coming.
Phenomenal. Literally
I saw this guy in
phenomenal.
the Belgian league. He demolished everybody in the Belgian league on Club Brugge, and he tore his ACL his first season. And I was like, this guy is coming, man.
And come he did.
Yeah,
Numbers.
he came hard, and he's still coming.
Next up, we have the mighty Seagulls of Brighton.
Jesus.
This one was
I don't even know
also
how they're high up on this table.
yeah.
I really don't know how
Dude,
they're
I
this
feel
high
like they
up.
were bad for so long, and then they won
Yeah,
they won like 4 games, and now they're in 6th.
It's a shame Sam's not here right now because he would have his Brighton love has came to full fruition. But I agree. I'm just
Honestly,
surprised.
I don't know. I feel like these guys, it's just a random player a given week that like performs like this past week. De Kuiper got 2 assists for them to win like 2. Oh, they won 3-0, but De Kuiper still got 2 assists. He was kind of the player of that game. The week prior, Hinchelwood got a goal and an assist, and he was the game of that. I feel like it's hard to like
he
nail
bagged, he
down.
bagged yesterday against Newcastle.
Yeah,
Beginning of the season, Welbeck was bagging left and right. It's
Yeah.
like it is hard to say. I went with Van Hecke, but I don't like. I don't feel super strongly about it.
yeah.
I just picked
I'm
him.
gonna say like best player. I would say is Matoma. Matoma just came back from injury, and literally his. I think it was the game he came back was against Chelsea, or was that against Fulham? I think it was
No,
against
it was
Fulham.
against because no, I think it was Chelsea.
Was it Chelsea? Because he scored on his. He came
Yeah.
back. He literally
Yeah.
got subbed in like 20 minutes. Whipped back post first time left eye. I think Mitoma's the best player, honestly. There, even though he hasn't played the most this season.
I went with the old man.
Danny Welbeck.
He ages like fine wine. Danny
Dude is-
Welbeck, clutch
might-
goals. I think he just plays consistently every week at age of 35, and I think I think he's been the guy for Brighton.
Yeah.
That's valid. That's valid. Both of those choices are fine. That team's hard to really say.
Like there's no like one player where you can point to is like that's the main guy that scores. It's like
Yeah.
they all kind of do. I mean, even if you look at the back line, it's like Van Hecke and Dunk have like 4 goals each. It's like they contribute too.
Yeah.
While we're talking about Brighton, the fall off of Carlos Baleba needs to be studied. Like, dude, this guy last year was the best player in Brighton, wanted by all these clubs. He didn't get his move, and now he's pouting over there, and it's just sad. It's like, really, dude.
Yeah, good. I don't want him. That's the mentality, man. That's the mentality that ruins these soccer players. They say, oh, Chelsea and Man United ruin these players. It's like, no, they never had the mentality to begin with. Weak mentality. Look at Jadon Sancho. Sits the bench on every team. No club wants him.
What a fall off that was, huh?
Yeah.
Next up, another one that could be interesting, Bournemouth. I mean, it would have been Semenyo, obviously. It would have.
It would have been Semenyo. If Ryan was here the whole season, I probably would have said Ryan because he is on fire. He's on fire. But I'm gonna say
Ryan.
I'm gonna say based on the goals that he scored this season, I feel like the games that he scored and have also been important. I'm gonna say it's Krupi Jr.
That's fair. Krupi's been good. I went with Marco Senesi. I think he's been their best player. Very, very consistent defensively. I also garnered a few stats for you guys. Most player of the game awards this season. He's got the 3rd most minutes in the team. Most accurate long balls per 90 by double the next guy.
I was seeing that. Somebody was talking about that a few games ago because he got 2 assists
in
one game.
He gets like 5 accurate long balls per 90, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. He actually has the most assists on the team with 5.
That's crazy.
And he has 45. Another big discrepancy. He has 45 blocked shots. The next most on the team is 14.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So by like triple. So yeah, he was my choice.
He's another one that's a free agent over the summer. But I think he's going to Barcelona. No.
No, I thought it was Juventus. Or did
one
they
of
give
them. Why would he choose to go to Juventus? Like, dude, if I was playing for Bournemouth, who just made it into Europe, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the old lady that's just falling apart.
Nah, yeah. That's really the only guy I'm gonna whip out some stats on, but figured I might as well.
That's fair.
I also went with Krupi Jr.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal. Coming from France.
Honestly, I hope Man United sign this guy.
Not dominating, but just how old is he? 19 years old, and he's like has this much output. It's just like wild. On
Dude, the good news is Bournemouth signed him for cheap because they own Lorient, who they signed him from, and so like
money guy. You complain all the time about money laundering. That's money laundering.
It's okay. The good news is because of that low like purchase fee, they don't need to sell him for like a really high amount for like FFP. So if they need to meet FFP, they can sell him for like 65 million and make $60 million worth of profit.
Dude, Bournemouth are they're in a sneaky, really good spot right now.
Yeah.
If they could keep Iraola, it would be better, but obviously he's not gonna stay. But Ryan's only 19 or 20, Krupi's 19 or 20. Or
even Evan Nielsen, he's only 24, 25.
Yeah. They just sold pretty much their whole team from last year and got better. They're making money and they're getting better. It's just kind of good times to be a Bournemouth fan.
I want to shout out Truffert at left back. Could be their signing of the season, man. What a good signing he was.
Next up, gets us into top 5 territory, Aston Villa. I went with Morgan Rogers.
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers,
Yeah, definitely. He's their most important player. Very consistent, plays very well, generates a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Number 4 or fourth place, Liverpool. Another obvious one in my mind. Dominic Szoboszlai.
Yeah, Szoboszlai.
Yeah, Szoboszlai.
I feel like, dude, I just
rocket of a free kick.
I hate
Crazy.
I hate Liverpool, but I could watch Dominic Szoboszlai play. 'Cause I
Yeah,
just love the way he
he's
plays.
great to watch. Did you see his I think it was a Hungarian thing. They like did a prank on him where they built a fake statue of him and it was like horrible on purpose. Kind of left field, but I watched this like a month or two ago one night and it was so funny. He was like, it looks like shit, man. Like it was so funny. But yeah, definitely Szoboszlai. He's had a great year this year. Maybe a big move this summer. Who knows? But I mean, you're gonna be in Champions League. Might as well
Yeah.
just stay. But we'll see. Man United.
Dude, hear me out. It's Diogo Dalot.
No.
No,
Dude,
it's
it's
Bruno,
Ugarte. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bruno Fernandes. Everybody
Bruno.
knows it's
Yep.
Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno.
Kind of a shame. Well, not a shame, but Casemiro would have got more love if Bruno didn't have such a good season.
Yes, yeah.
Casemiro has had a really good year this year, but Bruno's arguably the best player in the world. I think he's unarguably the best 10 in the world. Just really, really good this year. Involved in everything, creates everything. Yeah.
If he doesn't win Player of the Year, this whoever votes on it, this needs to be studied because that's crazy.
It's going to be Declan Rice, bro. The best midfielder in the world. That actually hurt me to just say that.
The league, I personally, I'll give you guys a little conspiracy theory. I think the league is trying to throw Bruno Fernandes from getting the assist record.
Really?
Excuse me?
Wait, can
against
you elaborate on
Liverpool-
this?
Against Liverpool, that is 1,000% an assist.
That's not
That's an
an
assist.
Holy touch. I'm a
He's
Man United.
attempting to pass. That's an assist.
Okay, that's like saying if I shoot it and the goalie hits it at somebody, I get the assist.
No, guy, he's heading it across goal. That guy got the slightest fingertip on
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't
That's
matter.
an assist.
He changed the direction of the ball.
Yeah.
The league is
That's
not trying to
shocking.
stop him from getting the assist.
Yeah, it
record.
is. They're trying to
United
stop him.
players.
Ethan knows the truth.
Yeah, it's also the Manchester
You'll
United
see.
players because they're shooting. They're only shooting when Bruno Fernandes passes them the ball.
Dude. Yeah.
Bruno passes to them at half field, just shoot instantly. Next up, their intercity rivals, Manchester City. I struggled with this one more than you might think. I went a little back and forth, but I did land on Erling Haaland.
I landed on Erling Haaland. I mean, you could pick other players. Dude, Semenyo has 15 goals for Man City this year.
Really?
No, okay. No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Carried over from Bournemouth.
I was gonna say,
It's carried over
wow.
from Bournemouth. On FotMob it says that he has 15 goals, and I'm like,
Yeah,
no way.
yeah.
But anyway, Cherki has been really good. Doku's been really good
Cherki.
as of recent. Doku really wasn't that good in the beginning of the season,
The
but
na-
I would say consistently, and he is the top goal scorer in the league. It's got to be Erling Haaland.
Yeah, and he scored against like some big goals, like his goal against
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Goal against Arsenal, like I don't know.
The name Nico O'Reilly floated into my mind, but I think it's more of like a breakout than a best player situation.
Yes, yeah.
Like I was kind of like, but yeah, kind of whoever you said before was also Cherokee and Doku was kind of like my other thoughts.
I know Ethan didn't pick Erling Haaland.
I know, I could tell by the way he's scheming over
He
there.
hates Erling Haaland for some unknown reason.
No, I don't. No, stop this. Stop this. You hate Erling Haaland more than I hate Erling Haaland.
I love Erling Haaland.
Last year it
No.
was, dude, this guy scores tap-ins. All he scores is tap-ins. Guy, please.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, never said that.
I went with the real player of the season for Manchester City. And it's Ryan Cherky, the bargain of the season,
It's just not.
to fill the hole that Kevin De Bruyne left. Guardiola, I know there was things going around that this guy doesn't let players dribble. He finally got a guy that he let dribble, And this guy, I think, has been pulling the strings for City this whole time. I know Holland. Yes, he is the top goal scorer, but I don't think he gets those goals without Ryan Cherky.
Yeah, and Man City. Okay, remove Holland. Who scores the goals?
Semenyo, Doku.
No, exactly. Nobody's scoring.
Gabby Jesus still there? No, I'm just kidding.
No, my
Yeah.
real choice was Mateus Nunes at right back.
That I can respect. That I can respect.
It's like, Mateusz Nunes' transformation to right back, it reminds me of like FIFA career mode where you can change a dude's position and it just makes them like terrible. Like if you put them at right back, it makes their overall go down by like 30. And it's just taking like a year and a half of him playing fullback for him to finally get good at it.
He's got it though. He's got it.
Dude, he's
Oh, losing Ethan a little.
Yeah, I lost him.
That's okay. He'll be back.
honestly been solid.
Oh no.
You just hear he's been solid.
No, I think he's been solid. I know he's not like the greatest right back, but I feel like he's kind of filled the hole for City. They have kind of right back.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
We could see him at the World Cup slotting in at right back if we need.
I don't mind it. Please no João Neves. I say it every time, but I really just don't want to see that guy play right back. Such a waste, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it is. When we have João Cancelo too.
We do have João Cancelo. João Cancelo played good today.
He's a great player, man.
He is.
Dude, he's a big game player. That's why.
Actually, I saw as of today, he's the only player to win 4 of the top 5 leagues.
Is he really? He's the only one?
He's won everything but France.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, great player. Last but not least, in this video, we have everyone's favorite team, Arsenal.
Should be nobody.
Yeah.
Should be nobody.
I feel like this is a hot take because for some reason nobody else says it, but I have David Raya.
I have David Raya.
I also have David Raya.
Okay, so it's not a hot take, but you go online and stuff, and they keep trying to jam the Saka and Rice down my throat, and I'm just not buying it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not English, and I like Chelsea, so maybe I just don't have the right biases, or maybe I'm just an Arsenal hater. I just don't like. I'm not saying Rice and Saka suck, but like this agenda that Rice is the best midfielder in the world and that Saka's the star boy and yeah. But like every time I watch, Declan Rice seldom impresses me. Saka's been hurt most of the year, but I always see David Raya making like big saves, like difficult saves, like actually
he made a big save today.
Yeah, like I feel
if
like
you ask me, I think Mateusz Fernandes shot it right at him. But again,
true.
You could say that about a lot of goals, but it was a good save by Raya.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, yeah. Even in the first half, West Ham had chances to score, and Raya kept them in it. I don't follow this Gabriel and Saliba WrestleMania defense.
Yeah, they're probably like the only other choice I would hear out, but
yeah,
it's like the WrestleMania bullshit every week.
Raya. I would say Raya.
Yeah. Who do you guys out of this whole list? Who would you say is like the best? Maybe besides Bruno. I feel like we kind of all feel like.
I would say Erling Haaland. He's just a beast.
That's fair. I'd probably go like Haaland or Szoboszlai.
Yeah, Szoboszlai, like he's a lot like Reece James in that like he's just good at soccer. He's just a good soccer player. So it's like you could probably put him at freaking striker and he would play good.
Ethan, who's your favorite of the day?
My favorite here. I feel like for me, I think it's Krupi Jr. Just like the way he's been able to adapt from playing in France to being like the guy for Bournemouth. I think it's kind of gotta give him his flowers.
That's fair. Yeah. I like it. Good list today, gentlemen. Good list. Solid, interesting choices all around. And for the viewers at home, if you did stick around this far, we really appreciate you watching this video and all of our videos. Please help us get to 200 subs. If you're not subbed already, don't forget, follow us on TikTok and Instagram as well. Keep
Yes,
all
sir.
that coming. We'll keep the
Turn on those
content coming.
notifications.
Absolutely. We upload about twice a week, so turn them on. Be ready. We have shorts and clips coming out almost daily on all of our platforms, so tune into that as well. And as always, we thank you for watching. Until next time.
Yes, sir.